Hi, good morning. So my name is Anurag and I represent IQVIA. I don't know how many of you know IQVIA. Maybe we can have a raise of hands, please. Do you know IMS Health? Great. So I think most of the people in this room may know us as IMS Health, which was the erstwhile name of IQVIA. So 3 years back, there was a merger between Quintile, which is a clinical research organization, and IMS Health, and we created this new branded entity. So IQVIA, you may not know, but IQVIA is the world's largest healthcare technology and consulting provider. We are listed on New York Stock Exchange, and in fact, we are one of the largest employers in healthcare in India, right? So we have close to 20,000 employees supporting our global businesses. Now, we work both on consulting as well as technology, right? So, for example, yesterday some of you might have witnessed the national launch of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. So IQVIA is the national consultant for that program as well. Plus, we are also the consulting partner for Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, right? So we are doing a lot of interesting work in public health and consulting. Plus, on technology, we are doing a lot of work globally. So our technology powers a lot of countries at a national level. For example, Dubai Health Authority uses our technology to support the entire health insurance programs and the claims processing. Right, so we are doing a lot of work around artificial intelligence as well. In fact, we have a center of excellence in Kochi that develops and commercializes applications for healthcare. So, in the Indian context, what I feel is, Madam has already very rightly outlined a lot of potential use cases, but the basic problem still exists that we don't have enough data, right? So, as part of the consulting programs that we are doing, whether it is in public health or outside, the basic problem that we are trying to solve is how do we get access to data, right? And how do you get meaningful data which can be used for policy makers and which can also be used by commercial entities, hospitals, labs, etc. So I think if you look at the Indian context, we had a lot of manual ways of working, right? So we did not have too much of digitization in healthcare when we started. Most of these public sector hospitals that we see today, they have very rudimentary applications that are deployed currently, right? So how do we improve that is the first question. And obviously it requires a significant policy level push because we are in the process of enacting personal data protection bill, which will become an act very soon. We recently had the health data management policy which was created by the National Health Authority. So the foundation is being laid on how health data should be handled, right? Because without that legal backing, it will be very difficult for us to build commercial applications in line with the laws of the land, right? So I think we are focusing a lot on creating that enabling policy environment, obviously supporting government of India. But once we have these things in place, obviously we'll explode the market with a lot of AI based applications because the data will be there, right? So we have seen a lot of applications in developed markets. We have seen the kind of work that Tesla is doing, right? So we have seen autonomous vehicles getting built by using AI. Similarly in healthcare, can we build applications or bots which can independently do some tasks, right? So Madam spoke about the rural India, right? So we, once we have the basic telemedicine infrastructure in place, can we develop applications which can actually, make the job of a doctor much easier, right? Obviously, it will not replace a doctor immediately, but how do we do the basic screenings, right? That is going to be the key question that we are trying to solve here. So a lot of digitization is required. A lot of spend on digitization of healthcare would be required. It's a key requirement for actual deployment of artificial intelligence. The technology is very much there, right? So as long as you have sensors capturing data, as long as you have an artificial intelligence algorithm which is learning on its own, right? So the commercialization can happen very easily, but the basic challenge remains access to correct data. And I think a lot of work has been already done by Niti Aayog. So we've seen the artificial intelligence roadmap for India, which included sectors like healthcare. So the roadmap is very much there, right? The question is how do we implement that roadmap? How do we enact that? How do we implement that in action? And we are committed to doing that in India through our technology as well as consulting offerings. And obviously, the future is very bright. And we are investing in a lot of applications, whether you talk about improvements in operational efficiency. So, for example, there are requirements of medical coding. So each disease, it has to be assigned a typical ICD code, by the individuals who are working on that. So can we look at natural language processing? Can we look at understanding what's written on the paper? How do we reduce the burden on the healthcare workers who are doing a lot of paperwork currently? And how do we make it efficient for them to work on a daily basis without having to bother about a lot of manual entry? So this is what we are focusing on, and maybe we'll share some more details in the subsequent.